Did you know I'm gonna come with it? Come with the 10 minutes. I want you staring into these pretty brown eyes. Hey guys, this is Tiffany J coming to you live. 10 minutes with yours truly. I hope you like the show. Check it out. What's up, everybody? So, I'm coming to you right now. It is 11:38 in the morning. I woke up maybe 8 something, I believe, and then just kind of went back to sleep. I am still, doing my recovery period. I'm not back at work yet from the surgery, even though I'm getting ready to go as of next week, but just going in slowly. So I have a conflict, and this is me talking it out with myself. Usually I would think about it in my mind, but I'm talking it out because I think there's help with that. There's growth within it. And yeah, so the conflict basically is, and I'm going to, if you listen to the previous post, the post that was just about 20 minutes long about my womanhood, there are different themes that I have for each year. So I believe, I've prayed and I've spoken to about 2 people that I usually connect with when I talk about my spiritual journeys. And I've decided when February comes, what my year is going to be about. And I'll disclose it at that time. And so, and the reason I'm saying that is because now I'm starting to see, okay, yes, this is exactly what I need to be doing, what I need to be focusing on, and how I need to move forward. It's going to be difficult for me, but I will figure it out. Precursor, right after the surgery, like about for the first, I would say, week and a half, even though I did reach out to a lot of people to let them know, hey, this is what's going on with me. Just want to give you a heads up. I appreciate your support thus far. But it was going to kind of be like, this is why I'm doing a hiatus from social media, even though I've already prepped and planned a lot of social media posts. So I think for some people it was kind of confusing because they thought, oh, well, she's still up and about, but actually I'm not. I wanted to kind of keep my presence. Please excuse the lawnmower stuff in the back from the outside. But yeah, I wanted to keep my presence going, and I also wanted it to be an encouragement to myself. So a lot of people hit me up, and it was a bit overwhelming. And I also had to figure out, okay, I'm just going to either have to not respond and just kind of get back to people when I'm ready, because it's a lot. And then even in past years, I remember like CIAA, usually most people, they have one spot that they're going to, right? Oh, we're going to pregame here and then we're going to go here. Like that's where we're going out at. For me, I had 3 places that I had to be at. And sometimes, not even for something like CIAA, it'll be like a Friday night or a Saturday. And then next thing you know, I'll get these text messages that's like, yo, we doing this. And I'm just kind of like, oh my gosh, which one do I go to? How do I, and then I get overwhelmed and then I don't go to none of them, which is what I used to do way, way back in the past. Or I just pick one and I'm just kind of like, okay, I can't do this. Now that one CIAA, I think that was about 2 years ago. That is when I decided to go to all 3, and I just basically did my rounds. I planned it out and figured out which one would be the best to go to first, second, and third. So the conflict now is, one, I'm learning when there are same day engagements that I have not been informed of prior to and haven't had time to plan, it is very difficult for me to switch things up mentally in my mind. I know as I'm going further in my profession, as far as with music, I'm going to kind of have to go fly by the seat of my pants and get hit with it. But sometimes there's a thin line between professionalism and also the grind, if that makes sense. I'm not really sure how to merge the two together, but sometimes I feel like it's In a professional setting, it's just kind of like, okay, same day stuff. No, I should have known about this before, or I'm not about to drop everything to do X, Y, and Z because I haven't even figured out what all of my plans are going to be for the day. And I did, and also I did have a few things that I wanted to do. Like today, I had already said, okay, today I wanted to draw. I wanted to like just sit aside time to just draw. And then as I wake up, phone starts buzzing, boom, 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 do this, this, and this. And I'm just kind of like, okay, now I can't do the things that I said that I wanted to do. So I sat there and I thought to myself and I said, okay, I was like, Tiffany, usually you would put yourself to the side and be like, all right, I'm gonna go. And next thing you know, 3 hours have gone by, really 5, because you take the first hour to get ready. You're at the event. And then the next hour is basically winding down from the event. I can't just come home and just be like, now it's done. I have to like wind down. So that's 5 hours out of my day. And if I was working, a lot of times it would be like a no, or I would also have to get my mind ready for that because this is after a full day of work. Now, I know, like I said, going forward in my profession, I'm going to have to be able to get hip with the times and my endurance and things like that because things are going to keep on coming. Yes. So, but I'm not there yet. So what I'm trying to do now is think, okay, Tiffany, number one, what do you want to do? And I said, well, today I'm still recovering. I'm not at work yet. I'm still trying to get myself together. And I wanted to draw and also just kind of sit until 12, 1 o'clock. And then, get something to eat and then slowly get myself ready for the day. I don't really have anywhere to be. I haven't like dedicated myself to be anywhere, So I said, I think I'm going to. Now, what I can do is sometimes when people say, hey, can you come here? I may not be able to come to the event, but what I have done in the past is say, hey, I can't come, but I'm going to come and see you, give you a hug, let you know that I care, and then I'm going to go home. That's what I'm going to do. So saying all this to say that that's the ultimate what I'm going to do today about the situation. And then probably just express to that individual, I don't really do well with same day engagements. One, I understand it stirs up a little bit of anxiety. And then now I have to like calm myself down to figure out, okay, like, why am I doing it? Because I don't want to lose the friendship? Am I doing it because I haven't seen them in a while? Like, what are the reasons? You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the things that you have to think about. Why do you drop everything and just do whatever for some people? And then when it comes to things, for you, like, what is that? What is that? So these are the things that I'm going to have to unpack within the next year. Really pick and choose what's important to me, who's important to me, and how they relate to like my goals and my dreams. Now, I'm all for supporting, and I've done that time and time again. I'm all for supporting, and I will support. But I believe now, the difference between now and in the past, I'm going to do it at my pace, the pace that I can do it at. And so I just need to look at my schedule, look at my day, look at my life, look at my body, and see what it's saying to me. And today, the first thing that happened was my brain said, that's a lot. That's today. Oh, shoot. Looking at the clock, I only got a few hours to get ready. That's a lot. Then work through calming down, work through, well, what did you have planned today? You did have kind of X, Y, and Z planned. You're just not sure what time. Shoot, that's going to be during the prime time that the event is. So, okay. Pump the brakes, time out. Now we got to figure out how can we appease everybody? Is appeasing everybody even really important? You know what I'm saying? So these are the things. It's just kind of like now you're down the rabbit hole and you stress and you just woke up and you're just like, oh. So this is me working it out for myself. This is literally like what goes on through my mind. I'm just going to vow to myself that if I haven't planned it like I did last night, I was up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, talking with a good friend of mine on IG. And we planned to link up to discuss a few business things. And so I was like, hey, what's your Monday look like? Such and such a time, let me know, da da da. Like for me, that works for me. Let's plan ahead. And he was like, cool, we could do that. Boom, boom, boom. Great. Awesome. So that works for me. I know I'm about to hit my 10-minute mark. You can go ahead and tune out if you want. But I just have a few more things to say. So yeah, I like to plan ahead, and that works best for me to help me keep my stress levels down. I know I'm not going to be in control of every single thing, but as while I can, that's the part that I like to control, my time. And I realize that I have allowed my time to kind of go all over the place and people to pull me left and right. Now I'm a great multitasker. I'm a great team player. I'm a great supporter, all of those things. But now it has to make sense. And my number one goal after this surgery was to make sure that my health was first and foremost. And not only like my physical health, but I'm talking about like my physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, because all of those things like flow together, and even though we don't know what the exact cause of fibroids is or are, I'm still going to say, okay, my stress, my diet, and like my emotional health. So I'm taking it very seriously. And not that I'm going to toot that horn of, oh, you stressing me out. That's something to keep for myself, for nobody to know. You know what I'm saying? But as I'm working through the different levels of stresses that I have and that I come across, or conflicts and things like that, it's for me to know. And it's also for me to maybe just maintain my boundaries. And for people that are on the outskirts, you definitely don't need to know. The people that are on the inside and that you really mean a lot to me, those are the people that I'm probably going to express, hey, this is a boundary that I'm going to have to establish, and this is why I care about you, but this is something that I'm going to have to like rearrange as I move forward in life. And that's that. Like I have two good friends, and they truly understand. Well, there's several friends, but let's say I can list them on my hands. There's 5 of them. And those 5, they truly know and understand, like, okay, she's busy. Let me let her know. Let me hit her up ahead of time so that she can prepare. Like, I appreciate you guys. And then there are other people who, they're learning me. And that's perfectly fine. So that's what I wanted to say. Today was about conflict, like mental conflict, on how to deal with the stresses that come and leveraging your time and what to do with it. And I just needed to talk it out and get it off my chest so I could be like, okay, I am sure of what I'm going to do. I'm not going to feel any kind of way about my decision. I'm not going to beat myself up because I can't fully commit to something. I'm just going to agree with myself, come into alignment with it, and then just move forward. And life goes on, and there will be other times. All right? Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know if there was a time where you were at a conflict with yourself because you were trying to please others, or I don't know, you wanted to show your face, show up, show out, but it was at the cost of you, it was at your cost of you getting the shorter end of the stick. So tell me about a time when that happened. Put it in the comments, whether it's on my Instagram or on my Facebook. I'll probably post this and then you'll see it on my Facebook. So I would love to hear your thoughts about it after that. All right. You guys take care, be blessed, and enjoy your day.
That was another edition of 10 Minutes with Tiffany J. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves, because I know I did. You can find more episodes on my website, www.tjayetaylor.com, and go to podcasts. But don't stop there. Hop on over to the music tab and rock out to your favorite Tiffany J records, starting with my latest single, Work For It. Available for streaming and downloads on all major platforms, with a bomb video showcase on YouTube featuring the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina.